Speaking freedom. Speaking freedom. Giving you the answers to be free. Be free. Be free. 'Cause we're speaking freedom.
So yesterday in the today is May the today is May the 9th. Yesterday I was on social media, and during my course of social media I was I had the opportunity to view a young man with a new artist, I believe. Somebody posted somebody, and in the process of them posting the person, he said the song was hot. So I was like, okay, well, let me go look at the song, see what's popping, see what the guy got going on. And immediately I saw that there were absolutely no songs posted. The person had like 10 songs posted. So I send a DM to the dude like, hey bruh, like, that song is tight, but he doesn't have any music to preview or show people what he's capable of. All he has is the one song. So he was like, oh yeah, but he already got a deal. And immediately my mind went into action, because getting a deal is not the end all be all to being an artist or a rap career. Like, the whole purpose of being an artist is to become popular, is to gain, well, that's not the whole point of being an artist. If you want to be a successful artist, the goal is to gain fans, to expose new fans to your music, to engage the fans, because in order to really grow, you have to engage the fans. They have to see your progression. If they don't have to see your progression, it's good to see your progression from where you've gone to where you have grown to, where you come from to where you've grown to. But in addition to that, I just feel like if you're not optimizing on your fan base, or your ability to build a fan base, and your artist goal is to be popular and have sales, then you not only should be engaging with people on social media, but you have to show your engagement, your ability and willingness to not only engage, but your ability to create. Sending people to your website is good, but if somebody is interested in working with you, then guess what? They can't work with you if they don't have any point of reference as to what work you do or what you're good at. So you have to build your fan base. You have to, you don't have to. So the other thing that struck me, and I felt like the young man was cheating himself, because the guy said he had a deal. And it's cool to let your record label sign you and manage your entire career, but a lot of people get signed and shelved because they get the deal, but they don't put in the legwork and the footwork to implement or to take the deal further. Getting the deal is only one portion, the very smallest portion to the pie. Getting somebody to sign you, getting somebody to say, yeah, all right, you hot, that's only a small portion. Because if they get you hot, or they see that you hot and they shelf you because they got another artist like you that they're really pushing, and they don't really want to push you as much as you your potential could be, or the where you want to see your career go. So I automatically told the guy, like, he's cheating himself. Like, if he's not doing self-promotion and he's only waiting on what the label's going to do, and he's only going off of his deal and word of mouth in that aspect, then he's cheating himself. Because what if the label don't? I don't care how many followers you get. You can have a whole bunch of followers, but if people don't know what you are about, if they don't see no point of reference, then eventually people they're gonna forget about you. It ain't whether or not they will follow or unfollow, because sometimes people don't have real followers, they have generated followers. So it is extremely, 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 extremely important that if you are going to be an artist, not just have a business. You can have a business and do what you want to. But if your goal is to accumulate sales from people that needs to know your work, then they have to be able to see your work. Coincidentally, the person had posted another artist, and the other artist had even if you have 1,000 posts. 1,000 posts that shows your creative ability is better than no posts or 2 or 3 posts that have 2 or 3 recent songs that might not even give a good description of your capability. Like, if you are multifaceted in your ability to flow, let's talk 3D Nati. She has a flow that grows and goes, and it goes. She turns up. She can rap fast. She can rap slow. She has different varieties. So when you go to her page, though, you see her different varieties. It's part of marketing. And it's like if you have a YouTube channel, you don't get a YouTube channel to delete all of your videos that you posted so that people won't see it. The goal is to have exposure so people can see it. Social media networking is like networking in person, but you can do it wherever you are. You can build relationships from anywhere when you network properly on social media. You can, and people might not meet you, but they know of you. They know how your mindset is. They know your work, and what your work is about. But if people can't see what your work is about, then how are they going to support you? How are they going to know you coming? How are they even going to know you got a deal? Because you don't have nothing that says, hey, I'm worthy of this. Hey, I've already earned my stripes. Hey, like having a deal is cool. But don't let that distract you from the goals that you have chosen for yourself. Because you can get a deal. That don't mean you're going to sell 1 million albums. The goal is not to get a deal. The goal is to sell. The goal is to sell. The goal is to show people that you're capable of selling and what you are capable of doing and what you're worthy of. Don't get it mixed up and get distracted by people that think that you got too many posts. Oh, you do this. Oh, you do that. Like, your goal is to have as much exposure of your talent as possible. Like, don't wait till your album come out. If you're waiting till your album come out to dang gonna post or make videos, then you're cheating yourself, because people need to know you before your album come out. You are not Beyonce. You're not Jay-Z. You're not a long-term artist that can afford to not say anything and then one day just drop. Everybody don't world stop, because everybody is not built up their fan base to that. Building up your fan base is more than just having 1,000 followers. More than just having you can have 10 million followers, but your fan base doesn't necessarily always reflect the amount of followers that you have. So get the fan base to reflect what your followers is. Cardi B sells because she has a fan base. She has a fan base because she's a real person. She's a real person because she's uploaded things to show who she is through and through. She's not the overeducated. She's not necessarily saying everything politically correct. She has exposed the world to who she is through her social media, because they know how she is, who she is as an individual person. People cling to her. People are trying to get to know her. People like her because they feel like they actually know her. Not that they know whoever, they feel like they know Barclays, whatever her last name is. But based on her ability to show them through social media. Like, I don't understand why people get social media and delete, and they've been on social media for years and they've had a whole bunch of posts, and then they get down and then they go to like 10 or 15 posts. Like, how do people know what to expect from you? How do people know what your mindset is about? Like, one of the reasons why I love social media is because I am able to preview. This is the preview to who people really are. Like, yeah, people post all type of stuff. They can post about da 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 da, but the mindset of who that person is shown by what they post, what they talk about in relation to what they post, their views, their thought process. All of those things are able to be seen from social media. So if a person is not you could tell if a person is in alignment based on how they are. A person that hides who they are on social media is a person who is either not confident or unsure of who they are and why they are. Now, a lot of people say don't have businesses pages private. Well, it depends, because every business is not for public consumption. Every business is not publicly traded on the stock market. So it's no different than having a private business that is for public consumption but not available for public investment. You can click on a private page and get to know that person, and that person accept you, and that person is monitoring who is coming in their atmosphere. They're monitoring who is allowed to try to align with them, because this is the thing. The thing about social media is people can see who you are, see what you like, and then try to conform to that to get your attention. Try to be what they think that you want. So that's why it's good for me. I like that I don't post everything about myself, but I post in general so that you can see the thought process. Now, everybody might not post in general to see the thought process, but no matter what, you can always see the thought process of what somebody posts, of someone based on what they post in general. Even whether it's about them or it's not about them, the way that they interpret, comprehend, and regurgitate or reply with information will tell you a lot about a person. It will tell you more than anything else that you can gather from social media. A person partying all the time doesn't mean that they're a party addict, or that they getting drunk every time they go out, or that they smoking every time that they go out, or that they staying out late when they go out. They might not even be going to party. So if you're looking for that, if you're looking just at that type of thing, you may be confused, because you may not read the caption, and then the caption is say, I'm here for this, or I'm doing this, or I'm involved in this, or I got this or that going on. And that's the part that you got to hold on to. That's the part that you have to lean to. Not the petty stuff, but how they receive and how they interpret and how they handle petty stuff or things that could be petty. So basically this entire recording is about not only using social media wisely when managing your career as an artist, but also how people receive you based on your social media. I don't mind private pages, because everything that I post ain't for everybody. And it may be some people that's lurking, stalking, or whatever that I might not want to see what I'm posting. However, when they are able to gain access, what do they receive? What do they learn? How do they grow? What impact do you have on those people that follow you? I think that's the question that I would like to leave this with today. Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This may contain and explain explicit content. Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle.
Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang, and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.